So you have this white woman that's, going to open up, more into their anti-black, racist culture that behind closed doors, she's literally saying that the majority of them talk like the Klan. Let's go ahead and check that out.
My name's Kylie, and I'm obviously white. I grew up in a conservative white family, and I know there's been a lot of discourse about whether white people should talk about racism, and here's my argument for why I think that not only should we, but we have to. A lot of racism in white families occurs behind closed doors. I've been over at friends' parents' places and heard them say some pretty obscene things about people of color, assuming that I am on their side simply because I am white. Obviously, this makes for some awkward conversations when I do call them out, but point being, the depths of the racism and the darkness that seeps in deeply into these families can only, in my opinion, truly be exposed by other white people, because they will never be their full racist selves around anyone who is not white. They like to save face publicly and say that they're not racist, but then again, if you go into their homes and you hear the things they say, that would suggest otherwise. I just encourage you, if you're a white person and you know people like this, please say something. Don't just ignore it for fear of conflict.
Now, I believe that 100%, what she's saying. That doesn't shock me. I told y'all, anything I hear from the folks saying that, I'm like, yeah, I know that to be true. Because I just, once you understand their culture, you have to understand, when someone has a culture and they practice this culture religiously, then it doesn't shock you on hearing her say that. It doesn't shock you when they do anything anti-black racist. Matter of fact, you come to expect it. Why? Because it's in their culture. For them not to be that way, they have to go totally against their culture. And the reason why a white person is literally ostracized and literally cast out of the white community for not being an anti-black racist, right, is because they're literally going against their culture. That's why they're ostracized. That's why they cast them out. That's why they don't speak about no white American who fought and died for even the civil rights of black people. They don't talk about none of that. Just the other day when I was doing a live stream on AD&C, I didn't even know in Rosewood they had one white man that lived there, that had a business there. And that white man, when Rosewood was being attacked, he was getting black people on the trains to escape. That one white man, but do white America wants to celebrate that white man for helping black people? You know what I'm saying? No, they would never celebrate that white man because he was off code. The code is anti-black racism. That's the culture. You understand? So this type of video is more so just for y'all to hear it from them instead of hearing it from me. Because unfortunately, some of y'all don't believe nothing till one of them say it to you. It's true. I know the psychology of my people. How many times have y'all sent me videos of one of the folks saying the exact same thing I say and many others say, right, in the black community, but it only was validated to you because they said it. So, yeah. That's the culture, folks. Until you understand that that's their culture, then you're going to be always confused on their movements and behavior.